Hi, Riccardo Magni here on behalf of Armlifting USA, and I want to show you some rules that the referees are going to be looking for at the Arnold Classic. So first is the rogue axle, and we see this with sumo deadlifters that the lifters are lifting and it's getting heavy and they have the knees straighten up, and as their chest comes up, they rebend the knees. Let me demonstrate in slow motion with the bar and then a regular speed. They're here, they're deadlifting, they lock out their legs, and then they rebend the knees like this. That is no lift. So in full speed, it looks like this. And the knees have a soft lockout. This is no lift. So what's happening here? The lifter's hands are stronger, or their timing is poor on the sumo. Instead of doing this and coming up and locking out simultaneously with the head up and the knees locked, it's soft. And right now it's supporting the weight. No lift. Let me also demonstrate it conventional, although it looks a little different. So conventional, it would be like this, and the knees would scoot under a little bit. That's no lift. So, conventional, bend your knees and lock out simultaneously. Now, I have seen some lifters lift like this, where it comes up and their knees lock, but the bar keeps moving upwards. That's fine because the knees are locked. I don't lift the axle that way, so it's a little foreign for me even to demonstrate, but if the legs lock out first and the bar keeps going up, it's all good. What the problem is the legs lock out, the bar stops, and then they rebend the knees. My advice, watch your own videos critically in training, send them to a training partner, have them take a look to see, are you meeting the rules and are your lifts going to pass in Columbus? Let me clean this up and let me get out the grandfather clock for demo number 2. Hi, I'm back with the grandfather clock, and I want to go over 2 different violations that I've noticed when I watch footage on the internet. One is much more subtle than the other. So let's start with the tricky one first. And I personally believe that people are not doing this on purpose. They just do it as a result of the stress of the contest. And let me explain. It's even hard for me to demonstrate. So, when you grab the grandfather clock, some lifters, they find a way to dig it into their leg and lift it. So, the rule states the implement must be clear of the body when starting. Let me demonstrate it from the side. See, it's clear of the body. It is not touching my body at all. And then I lift it. So, to be totally clear, if at the medley, and it's going to be fast, you're starting with the implement and it's touching the body, the referee's going to say no lift. I want to make sure you hear that. If the thing is pinned against your leg or groin, no lift. So, again, review your video. If that's how you lift, change it. You got plenty of time. The second, and that's super easy to avoid, is I have seen some lifters taking an extremely wide sumo stance so they only pick it up a couple inches. So, read the rules, an extremely wide sumo stance is not permitted, and furthermore, it's the referee's discretion whether they count the lift or not. So, I will do a rules briefing before each session reviewing these rules. If you have any questions, send me a message. As most of you know, I'm very responsive. I am super excited for the Arnold Classic coming up. I made this video because I want to make sure all lifters are prepared. They're dialing in their techniques. What better time to make it super clear than 6 weeks before the contest? Good luck in all your training, and I'll see you in Columbus.